everyone, I'm Catherine, and today I want to talk about when we fall into a really negative mindset and a really bad place where we feel like we can't achieve anything, like the things that we have set up for the next day or the next week or longer in our schedule is insurmountable, and like all we can do is stay in bed or hide out in our homes or just get away from everybody, but we still also feel like we need to stand up to the responsibilities that we have for the day or however much longer. This is something that I've talked about with one of my friends today, for whether you're having just a really bad day or you're having a mental health crisis or you're struck by extreme exhaustion and you're faced with those feelings of a fear of failure to succeed at whatever your commitments and responsibilities are, and like you don't know how you're going to get through the rest of your day or week, and you just don't know how it's possible to get out of bed. And so I just want to talk a little bit about a coping skill for how to focus your mindset in order to get through that experience. And I will say that if you are going through something serious, like a really terrible depressive state or severe anxiety, that taking time out can be a really important thing, or at least time out from some of your responsibilities and instead turning to a therapist or time with a loved one or friend. But that's not always an option. Sometimes we have to show up for work, we have to show up for school, we have some kind of commitment that we've made that you just can't get out of. Or maybe you have to show up to help somebody else in your life and there just isn't a chance yet for you to step back and ask for help yourself. And I'm always impressed and just filled with awe at the friends in my life who share their experiences like this with me and say, but now I'm up, I'm out of bed, I'm out of the house, and I just don't know how I'm gonna get through my day. Like, I'm here, I'm at school, and I don't know how I'm gonna do it. But what's really cool is that you are out of bed, you are at work or at school, you are out in the world, you are still communicating wherever you are, even if it's at home still. You've showed up for yourself, you are doing your day, you are making it. So the one thing that I want to offer as a mental tool of how we can channel and direct our thoughts while experiencing this and trying to get through a really rough time is setting an intention for your day. So I've got a couple of intentions that I set and use as mantras throughout that day. And the first one is keep going. So you've made it however far you've gotten in your day. Maybe it's waking up, maybe it's taking a shower, maybe it's showing up at your desk. So you've gotten to that point. Feed off of whatever momentum got you there and just say keep going. Just keep going throughout your day. It doesn't matter what's happening in the world around you. It doesn't matter what's coming in the future, but just commit to participating in your day. Just keep going because you've already gotten this far. And that's something that you can stick on a post-it note at your workstation, around your house. You can also write it on your hand. You can journal about it. Whatever works for you to have it kind of there and present in your mind and kind of in your face throughout the day. My second intention / mantra is I commit to the present moment. This is a way of tuning out the fears that you have about how you're going to make it through the next hour or through that social engagement you have later in the day, or maybe the presentation that you still have to give in the midst of feeling like crap. But you can just focus on how you are getting through this particular moment. I am committed to the present moment. And just run this through your mind. What does it mean to be committed to the present moment? So think about what your present moment is. If it's getting through a piece of homework, how do you do that? You sit down, you open the book, you read the page, and just commit to that. You're not committing to the rest of the day yet. You're not committing to any further responsibilities. You are committing to what you have to do right now. You're committing to eating your lunch. You're committing to hydrating. You're committing to getting on the bus or into your car and going from point A to point B to show up for your meeting. And that is all that you have to focus on. And then you take the next step. You have the next conversation, you fulfill the next task, you eat the next meal, you take your medication, whatever it is that you need to do at that present moment. So using these kinds of mental intentions of things like keep going and I commit to the present moment, or whatever other intentions you find personally useful for yourself to set, they can really help as an easy, accessible, and free coping tool to tune out all of the scary things that are going on in the world around you and that you're afraid of, and they can pull you away from the fear and anxiety that you might have over what's coming next and how you're going to get through that, or what might be expected of you, and just get you through that present moment. And once you do get through that really difficult day, once you make it through those requirements and responsibilities and you're able to go home, then turn to your self-care practices, get some help from a loved one or a therapist, and recognize how awesome it is that you did make it through the day, that you did keep going, that you got through every single present moment. No matter what happened in the midst of all of it, you showed up and you did it, and now you're at the other side. So whatever you're going through, I hope that you have a beautiful rest of your day. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications for every new video. Bye!